Welcome to another easy tips and tricks tutorials. This tutorial we're going to be using the zapplink or zapplink. I'm going to call it zapplink. I guess Z for ZBrush, app for application, link to the application. I guess that's how it got its name. But anyway, I know a lot of you guys like to use the old projection master up here with the a lot of polygons. And if you have a low-end machine and you use a projection master, it takes a while for it to transfer the texture, and after a while it will bog down your machine. And the same way with the zapplink. If you use high polygon and you are texturing in 3D, it'll do the same thing. I'm going to show you a little tip how to get by through that and free up a little bit of memory, and where you can texture it a little bit longer. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go ahead and Control Shift click here and hide the eyes here, because I don't want to texture the eyes here. And as you can see here, I got me a texture that I made. This was originally poly painted and I converted it over to texture, so we're just going to use this texture here. We're going to go over to the zapplink properties, and I'm going to press the front button. What happened is when I press this, this is going to store the position of this character. So I'll press that, and actually when I did that, it stored the back half also. And I want to just do the front only. So if I want to do the front only, I'll just uncheck the zapplink view, and I'm just going to be messing with the front. And I'm going to be recalling the front button later on, and I'll show you why. So let's get a little demonstration of painting in 3D. And as you can see, I'm in edit mode, and I select the zapplink. It's going to bring me into Photoshop here, and I'm going to add me a little texture here. And when I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and file and save. Re-enter ZBrush, and when I press this button, it's gonna be tells me to pick up now. And I have the model here has got a lot of polygons. I had subdivided quite a bit, or fairly decent. And when I press this, take note how long this takes to transfer the texture. So if you look up here in the progress bar, it's still trying to transfer it. And when it's done, my cursor will turn red over here by the eyes where I'm kind of moving it around, and it's still trying to transfer. It sure is taking a while. And there, it's done. Now how can I speed things up here? Well, we can paint in 2D or 2.5D. And what I need to do is uncheck the edit mode, and we're going to go back over to the zapplink, and we'll get a new box that comes up, and we'll just press OK. We'll update this, and we'll just go ahead and add a little tattoo here. File, save, re-enter ZBrush, and I re-enter it. I get another box comes up, and I'm going to press accept layer edits, and watch how fast this transfers. And it's done. It actually transferred to the canvas rather than transferred to any kind of geometry, which makes it fast. So I can just go back and forth and work on the front much as I want. So in the demonstration, I'm not going to go back and forth just to show you, but let's say I wanted to do some more, maybe around the chin. I'll just go back to zapplink in 2D. But let's say, hey, I want to take this and I want to transfer this onto my mesh now, so I can have it on my texture map over here. So what I need to do is I'll recall my object here. Here's my original one. As you can see, it don't have the blue tattoo over here on the left hand side, and I need to transfer it over here. Now when I press this front button, since it stored the position and size over here, it's going to jump exactly in the position of this 2D one here on the canvas. And if you notice down here where this blue tattoo is, you probably won't see it because this 3D one will jump right out in front of it. So I'll press this one, and there it is. There's a 2D and there's a 3D. So I'll uncheck edit mode, and I need to drag that 3D one up just a little bit, or back a little bit, so I can see the blue here for the tattoo. The thing not to do before you select the zapplink in edit mode is to anyway turn your object. If you do, go back, press the front position, and repeat the steps. Bring the tattoo up. Now we are in 3D. So I'll press the zapplink again. We'll add another one over here. File, save. Remember, we're in 3D, and this might be the final stage that you want to do all your texturing. And this would be like if you was done with the front and you wanted to work the back, then transfer it. So now I'm going to transfer it, which will take it a while now. And still waiting. Okay, now it is done. Now what happened is it removed the 2D image from the back, and plus now we got the texture transferred from 2D onto my 3D. So it makes it a lot easier on your computer when you can texture in 2D for a while, then take that 2D at your final step and transfer it onto 3D. But anyway, that's the tip and tricks. Thank you very much.